Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. She's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff
Look at
from
this
the
guy's
local
limb.
newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing
poet.
he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
All right, Randolph. Whoa, how far back is her trailer, dude? But also, this does not take place in the same place as Twin Peaks. Okay? Twin Peaks takes place in central Washington. This takes place in northwest Washington. It has to, because of the ferries and the islands.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's
The
not
lamp
homeless.
lady?
Yeah, anyway.
Instead of the
she
log
knew both
lady?
Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Should I be looking for manuscript pages right now, my guy? Is Log Lady trademarked? Is the estate of David Lynch going to sue anyone for doing Log Lady?
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
I'm gonna kill her. Oh, I see coffee inside. That's a double wide.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Damn fine
Rose.
coffee.
Yes,
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
She poisoned the coffee.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Hiding in my Barbara's
I
skin?
promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Is that
You
AE1?
must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Only anger. Oh, controllers died. You just got out of a meeting with a new client based out of Jersey, so it's been an exciting day. Congratulations. You're going to fly out there a lot in the coming months? Hell yeah. I've never been to Jersey, but I have seen Garden State. I hear they really like it when you mention Garden State all the time. Your friend got you to play FF16, and it's been giving you Game of Thrones vibes. You haven't caught up on House of the Dragon? Don't cancel me. I have never watched Game of Thrones. Oh, she has all my books. Oh. It's a... Some of those aren't even me. Some of these are just guys that kind of look like me. Those aren't all me. Who are some of these people? These have got to be like some of the developers having fun. This does really give me Max Payne vibes. I kind of want to go back and play Max Payne. Aren't they remastering Max Payne? I would love to play the original Max Payne again. That game
Rose
was...
took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet
Incredible.
the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Lady?
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Just having a good little nap.
Right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Why does he get good dreams? I was reminded in one of the dream sequences playing this on Friday of Max Payne, because Max Payne has a lot of dream sequences. There's an entire level where you're running around in a dream and you're following a trail of blood and you hear like your crying child. It's so good. I have to watch the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones. It was all anyone could talk about when the show came out. It was. And I did see one episode at the time in the 3rd season, the episode where the mountain gouges the eyes out of the other guy. And I was like, okay.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers The writer and his smart-ass sidekick looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
I would like a gun, please. I would like a gun, please. It's also strange how this game, so far every episode, the game has taken away all of our items from the previous episode. It's really telling me, don't worry about saving ammo.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Calmer, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know, I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
I can feel it come. Oh, it's music. I thought it was another voice talking to us on the radio. Coming in the air tonight. Hold on. And I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Hold on. Hold on. Coffee. 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 I wish there were like a sanity system where you need to collect coffee to not go insane. That would be fun. I should make a game like that. Baby crying. It's never a good thing when a baby's crying in a Remedy game. Oh, there's our sprint button. We can jump. How do you dodge again? I thought dodge was the sprint button and a directional button. Oh, the cops are here.
You're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face!
Holy
Stay
shit,
right where
bro.
you are, Spillane!
Why are they shooting? Did they not care about the
I'm standing
old
right
man?
here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Escape the police?
Come on! Make it easy on him! Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! I'll have you shot if you let him get away!
Ah! Why did the FBI man just open fire? That can't be protocol. We got a fucking helicopter out here? This is overkill. What am I suspected of doing?
There he is!
This is like a manhunt for Luigi. But also, free him.
Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Ah!
Where is he?
Don't shoot a flare!
Damn.
Man out! Over here!
Ow!
Stop! Get over here!
I can't run anymore. I'm too tired. And shot. He just took a bullet.
Go! Slipped away! Keep an eye out!
He's not free. He hasn't even gone on. Well, I guess he is on trial. I don't know if they've started the actual trial though, or if they're still in the pre-trial stuff. I'm too tired and shot. Yep. Are you winning, son? Brenda, I'm being chased by the feds.
Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Don't head me off. They're trying to give me head?
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was
Oops. I was reading that. I feel like the game is too quiet. Is the game too quiet for y'all? Let me know. Just based on like the voice, the levels.
For decades,
In
the darkness
OBS.
that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was
Sounds
its
okay?
home and
Good.
prison.
Thank you.
It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet
Rockstar.
had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Oh, I was not actually paying attention to that until the very end. For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths, Thomas Zane, and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. So Thomas Zane was the first one to encounter this entity which is using writers to give it power. This is really interesting. Does power and freedom taste terrible? Well, absolute freedom tastes absolutely. I mean, I didn't do that. You can't blame me for that. I didn't do that.
Search the area!
Isn't that the old saying? Absolute freedom corrupts and absolute freedom tastes corruptly.
This way!
Yeah, that's about right.
Over here!
I'm a very smart person. What's happening? So I think they're dead. I don't think that worked out for the cops. You know what? This monster says
This
ACAB.
horror was everywhere I went.
How could it be bad?
Circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
You just saw a video Bill Burr sneaker shopping, and he said Free Luigi. He has slowly become my favorite celebrity. Dude, Bill Burr is amazing. That is a man who understands the world. For all the talk of the masculinity crisis and all of the Gen Z boys who are now big Andrew Tate stans, They should, don't be an Andrew Tate. In a world of Andrew Tates, be a Bill Burr.
Sheriff Breaker, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with person menu assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you serious?
It's Wake's doing.
Ryder just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet.
Could be
but I'm not
Bigfoot.
in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That
Could be
tends to come
Bigfoot.
back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Could be Bigfoot. Ask Katza. It could be Bigfoot. Ah! Ow, my ankle. I don't like helicopter. Police helicopter shot through the sky. Uh-oh. You don't see me. You don't see me.
You on the ground. Hold
Ah, they see me. They see me. They see me. Ow! Between a rock and a dark place. Ow! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Vic! Hello, Vic. Happy birthday, kitties. There's only one left, and his belly is so full of cat food. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh my God. How do you get to this sound up? How to make full screen? Oh, well, there is no sound. How to make full screen? How to make full screen? I don't know how the internet works. Oh my God, that's me. I don't know how the internet works. They got their little candle. They got their little candle. Also, if you're going to do this for your... if you're going to do this for your cats, you should make it a pate. Don't do it in like loose, wet food. We did that in loose, wet food, which does not work very well. You need a pate if you're going to do that for your cats. But it is Mo and Marie's birthday. Happy birthday. He's 8 years old. Burning down your house to wish them a happy birthday. That just shows you. That just shows how much I love them. That just shows how much I love them. Okay, well. Siri, play. I'm so sorry I'm your dad. No, don't actually. Get out of here. Okay. Clearly you want me to climb this. Oh. Don't you need to typically use a quarter?
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But they hey, what are you doing? Come on.
Sit down and give me that.
James, Mulligan here.
Mulligan.
Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about it. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in and take a look at both.
You should pin Vic's comment.
Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
A single dad who works no jobs, who loves his cats and never stops. Whoa. Whoa, very, very sticky controls. We gotta play Repo soon. That is what Renee was saying. Repo looks really fun. Can I have a flashlight and a gun?
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, the lobbies are very small in Repo, which is sad. Oh.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Oh. Well. If I activate this, I'm gonna get attacked, huh? That's how you always do now. I can't believe these are our generators too. These look so shitty. Coffee. No. I love a game where you collect coffee. Did I miss a secret?
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Well, you see, now I'm glad I was looking for secrets. Because even the generator conked out. How did you conk out? Oh, literally you just kick it back into place. Okay, yeah, you know what? I too am an engineer. I too am an engineer. And boost. Did I do it? Did it conk out again? What is happening? Okay, cool. Jump. I'm so agile as I look for my dead wife. Have you seen my dead wife? Oh, come on, you. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Okay, I feel better. Why are you always playing games where your wife is dead? I don't know what you're talking about. Always? Don't read into it.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
Press RB to throw a flashbang.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over. Team 2, come in. I need a report, over.
I don't think Team 1 or 2 is alive. Oh, hey, guys. You see, the thing is, though. Flashbang! Oh, deputy! No, sir. Ah! Ow, my ass! Stay back. I could use a gun.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
Popping off
They're
guns.
still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
But it's me. I don't know if I want to be on the radio. Oh my God. It wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked, nerds. The flashbangs are really fun. Uh-oh. Ah! Get shit on. Oh, secret. Stay back. Oh, that missed. Okay, that got him. What a waste of flashbangs. You better have more flashbangs for me. Trust no one in the dark. Finders keepers. Okay, we found a flare gun and we have 3 flares. Why did I turn on a generator though? Trust no one in the dark. He's also played Animal Crossing where he killed his spouse. The paperwork was never finalized. So saying spouse is pretty loaded. Oh no! Well, that just keeps him at bay. Ow! I dodged right into that. Correct. can't jump over that. Get fucked. I need more weapons. What is that light? I need a gun, please. Please. Ah! Oh my god. Ow, he just like tickled me. Ah ha ha, get fucked. See you. Whoa, get wrecked. That was sick. I had to do it. I had to do it. Let me in.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles. Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Lorna?
I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources.
Shut up, Lorna.
Well,
they're citizens too, just because they're poor.
I'm sorry.
You're a bitch, Lorna.
Settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Hey.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in.
Don't say
Let's see
that!
if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away
Dan
from
Brown.
me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What the
Hell's the
shit?
matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
What about my interview?
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so
What the
many cliffs
shit?
it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
I don't like Nightingale. He's a douche. Oh. Okay, we got some flares. They're not for a flare gun, though. Something glowy and green in front of us. That's the items too. Fucked. You fucked. Oh, thank God someone left a gun out here in the middle of the woods. What's up? What's up? Is there a secret up here? Ah! There's a secret behind me. Oh, fuck you! Where did you come from? How come they didn't show me this guy? Get him. Get him. One more shot. That's right, motherfucker. Is there a secret up here? This feels less and less like a secret and more like the way. So I'm gonna go back. Welcome to how I play these video games. So indecisive on where to actually go. Because I want secrets. Like this looks like a secret then, eh? Oh, monsters! Ow, motherfucker! You know what? Fuck all y'all. Now this doesn't look like a secret at all.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
That's crazy talk, Alan. I was gonna say, I hear them behind me. Huge dodge. That's a lot of bullets. There better be bullets up here. This is a long way to go for a secret. Where's the secret? How are they letting me go up this far? I have to go back, right? They're just letting me scale a mountain? Is this an open world game? Wow, it's so pretty. What the heck? When does this end? Oh, it goes all the way up to the tower. Why are they letting me go up here? This is not the right direction. Wow, we really earned this secret manuscript page. And 2 flares.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
He slipped. It was self-defense. I'm pretty sure it was self-defense. Why? That's it? That's all that's up here? This is crazy. They're not gonna give me more ammo? I came all the way up here for just 2 flares and a notebook page. Ow, my ankle. At least let me fast travel down by jumping off the edge. I could survive that fall. Oh, hell. Ow, I'm getting crouchy marched. Stay back! Demon birds! Oh my god, why does it growl? I don't like this. I should not have come up here. I should not have gone up there. I don't like that. I really don't like the birds. Anything but birds. Ow, my ankle. Uh-oh. We got buttholes. I'm so sorry. I'll never look for secrets again. Just stop. Oh, sick. Okay, so we got light. Lights will guide you home and ignite. Shotgun. Oh, they are all over. Ow, ow, ow. Get burned. Oh, that didn't kill you? Oh, that's not good for me. You are weakened, though. I'm dodging! I'm dodging! I'm dodging! None of the dodges worked. The dodge button is not great in this game. Fuck off! Woo! Glad I turned the light on. Nailed it. Okay, so those go on and off. I'm not entirely sure why. Would those have been useful to beat back the enemy? It didn't quite seem that they were. Free coffee. Like, I just don't understand those generators. They didn't seem to really do anything. I still got swarmed by buttholes. Manuscript!
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Train station! Federal business? We can't tell you that. Oh, thank God there's the emergency shotgun shells.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else.
Doppelganger.
Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
I don't quite understand what that symbol means, what direction that wants me to go. This is certainly something. Okay, it was this way. You hear the breathing. The forced breathing like leads us. Item limit reached for revolver ammo, but can I have more? Got an extra flare. Hey, buddy. You see, I was just coming to this secret. Perfect. Perfect. Just the amount of ammo I needed. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do you know who I am? I am a famous writer. I write greeting cards.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
But then, the bridge come to life and attack my pasty butt. Oh, it's wriggling. Oh, that's a train. Ah! I'm fine.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Wait, what? What? Ah! Ow! I don't have enough battery! Ow! What the fuck? I don't have enough battery! Okay, I'm dead. Jesus Christ!
It's sure.
Twinkle Tots hello. God, why? I don't have enough battery. I guess I do have flares. I should have used a flare. We're learning. The forest is breathing. Oh, or I could have used a flashbang. That would have been smart. I just didn't know what to look for. Run. Ah! Run. Run.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay. Let's see what happens. 'Cause I feel like I just ran through here. And then I was surrounded. Dude, there's no point in doing this. They just come back. There's no point in fighting these, I swear. They just come back. I think we just dodge them. Ow! Great job dodging that. I had no indication of when that was going to strike. Dude, stop. I'm just a writer. I'm just a writer.
I slammed the door shut right in his
Dark
smug
Lodge.
face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
The dark presence in the Black Lodge. If Chalkies wanted you to wear 37 pieces of flair, they should have made the minimum 31 pieces of flair. That's so true. I say that all the time.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty flashlight. Oh, nice. Flashlight upgrade. We're gonna need that because inanimate objects coming to life, and I'm so glad that we're at a fucking junk site with a bunch of steel things that can come to life and whack me in the face. I almost said whack me off, but I did not. See, I'm learning and growing as a person. We're full on batteries? Oh, golly. Lot of friends, huh? Huge dodge, huge dodge. Switch to shotgun. Huge dodge, huge dodge. Oh, I dodged that. I dodged those. How are you not going to give that to me? Really? Dude, how did they not give me that dodge?
That had come to life.
How did I dodge that wrong?
No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not
That
the
seemed so
protagonist.
right.
That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
It's getting closer. I don't understand how that was not in time. They seem like they want you to dodge too early. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm panting. Okay, here we go again. Dude, no way. Get wrecked. Wrecked again. Why won't he pop? Get wrecked. Wish I had a melee weapon. Get fucked. You're doing great, sweetie. Don't feel like it. Okay, rude doesn't even begin to describe it, sir. Get fucked. Dude, the flashlight sucks. It does not do enough to damage these guys. In light, you can hurt them. Thanks. Is that how it goes? Checkpoint reached. Okay, we got some flares. Maybe I'm not using the batteries enough. Okay.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground
Hey,
into its
yo.
depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Ow, my ankle. Oh, this is a boss arena. This certainly looks like it's a boss arena. Are you kidding? What the fuck? I'm dodging! Who's driving this thing? Oh my God, he got ran over! I'm sorry, what can I do when that happens? Oh my God, there's so many of them! Okay. Okay, this thing is definitely infinite. The enemies are infinite while we have to deal with this, clearly. Dude, this is terrible. How are you supposed to dodge this? You've got an entire fucking arena of little enemies that have to be flashlighted before you can actually stop them. You've got this fucking thing, which also apparently needs to be flashlit. I can't watch both of them. I mean, I can't get away from that. Like, how am I supposed to watch? How is that not a dodge in time as well? Dude, I don't even fucking see you. And I'm dead. Dude, this is very fucking frustrating. It just doesn't make any sense what you're supposed to actually do. Yes, it's fucking possessed. So we should focus on that. But then a shit ton of guys come out of the woodwork. Dude, come on! Switch fucking guns and shoot him! so tough now when you don't have your thing. Not so tough now. The combat mix is very frustrating. Like, what are you supposed to do? Honk. My answer was use up all of my flares. And also not deal with the little guys. Let them get run over by the vehicle. It was convenient that the vehicle was running over them. Oh, I see now why it's giving me a shit ton of flares. That was the way to do it. That was very annoying. Well, our ammo's full on everything else. This is only on normal too, which is really fucking with my brain. It wouldn't let me choose the nightmare difficulty. I would have. Find a car, you say? Thank goodness the person left the keys in the car.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
We're going to the coal mine because presumably the man who kidnapped my not dead wife
He would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice.
There you go.
A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
There you go. I'm glad that. Thank you for explaining what I was trying to explain, Alan. I need to know that. I just don't need to explain anything. Alan's got it. He's a writer. Should I have gotten out of the car? I can probably still use the car, right? First things first. How far can we go down the wrong path? Oh yeah, the car's gotta still be good.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Thank God we can drive. That tree is mighty suspicious. This tree is mighty suspicious. Everything else is so verdant. And then we got that dead-ass tree. You're back from French toast lunch? God, I want French toast. That sounds great. Would I recommend this game? I feel like if you like survival horror, this is a must play. Especially because of how good Alan Wake 2 is. And I've not even played Alan Wake 2, but I know it's a masterpiece. Bonk. Bonk. Off-roading. Oh, God. Well. No, Jesus. Well. If you don't like horror games, then you should not play this game. And that's okay. Checkpoint reached. New car activated. I'm so glad everybody is just leaving. just leaving their keys in the cars. Whoa, off-roading. Very difficult to control. Any secrets? No secrets. Off-roading. Oh, Jesus. Wait, I can go up there? What's up there? At least I can drive. I'm gonna use that for political attack ad. Don't you dare. Or not say that. I don't know how to drive. I've never driven a car in my life. I've never even seen a car. What is a car? Anything up here? More cars?
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
But first, eine kleine Nachtmusik. Weird. So, I want the off-roading car because it's cooler. Whee! Ow, my ankle! I don't like all these, like, logs stacked up. You saw Conclave and you're about to see Enora? Conclave is on the watch list that Vic and I have. So is Enora, I believe. Whee! Ow! Off-roading. Is this car busted? Off-roading on the road. You're 3 films into a 35 film watch list. Dang. It's always fun to have a little watch list. These sections of this game are very strange. I feel like these are very unnecessary. Well, I don't think we needed driving mechanics, you know? Control fixes that by just not having any outdoor spaces. It's just the driving feels very out of place in this game. Especially because it's not an open world game.
Welcome back to KBF-FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
They're pegging.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing?
It's very depressing. It's also very untrue.
There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection...
I feel like the opposite is harsh. Ow, my ankle. Are they telling me subtly to move on from my dead wife? I will not. I will find my dead wife. You let the cats out for a little bit in your new apartment. I don't let them off the patio because we're right next to a parking lot and the cars immediately goes in the bushes and where I can't get him. And cars immediately goes into the bushes. You give them an inch, they take a mile. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, birthday cat? You give an inch, they take a mile. Isn't that right, birthday? It's their birthday. We had to celebrate their birthday. They did not have cake because they're cats, but they had the cat equivalent to cake, which is cat food. Cats love cat food. This is interesting. Okay, so that looks like it leads into this whole coal mine complex. Oh, this also leads down to the Bright Falls coal mine. Well, visitor parking. I am a visitor. I will park. When I say cat cake, I just gave them wet food. But it wasn't a pate, so when I tried to stick the candle in the food, it did not work very well, and we almost burnt the house down, but it's fine. Alan Wake really needs to work on his cardio. Listen to this man. You're never going to find your dead wife panting like this, sir. What do we have here? Ah! There better be a good ass secret up here. Oh. Manuscript page.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
We've been set up. Ah! Ow! Okay. I'm glad we went in there. We found that secret. Now, can I carefully get down to the zone we were just in? Oh, we got it. We're nailing it. We're parkour. Oh my god, it's Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Give the cats birthday kisses. Done. I just want to go kiss this cat again. I want to kiss this cat again. Our patio neighbors have a baby. Is it a cat baby? Because I don't care. And you sent it to whoever was meant to see it. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Shaft. Museum entrance. I love a museum.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Why does he want me? In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Whoa.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me.
You better get jerked off a little more.
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Well, we do have a
I
gun.
had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I did not. Ah, my ankle! You made me jump down there, and then you make me break my ankle. Ow! What the shit is hitting me? What the fuck is hitting me? Caution. Oh no. Oh no. Manuscript page.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
She made the words flow. We're full on revolver ammo. Holy shit, that's a lot of revolver ammo. Let me reload. Hold on. For your turn. Boom. Boom. No! Ow! Motherfucker! Dude, that takes way too much flashlight. Are you kidding? That takes so much flashlight. Okay, flashbangs. They can't get me in here. Maybe they can. Shot in the butt. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's in the thing? Oh, they're angry. Oh, they are very angry. Oh, I don't want to go in there. You fucking kidding me? Why? Do you hear them? Bro. That takes so much flashlight. All right, let's let our flashlight charge up again. We gotta conserve our resources.
What the hell?
Yeah? What was that? I wasn't hiding like a little scared bitch. What was that?
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
How do I avoid electrocution? I mean, the whole fence is electrified. We back up. And then we drive this over to here. Okay. Maybe. Oh, they probably want us to go and turn off. Oh, God. They probably want us to go and turn off the power, right? Ow, stop whacking my car. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You want some, bitch? I'm Alan Wake! Bonk, bonk. Okay, cars are good, but this car got real fucked up. Running over every enemy in the car. Maybe not the best idea in the world. But it got us here. And now we find a flare gun. Okay. You know what? I feel pretty good about what we're doing here. Finding my dead wife and all. Oh my. Oh! Oh no! Bonk! Oh, my car! Get shit on, your ass! Get shit on! Bitches can't follow me in here. Or can they? You know what? Surprisingly effective. Surprisingly effective. Everything's glowing. That sounded like footsteps. Everything has like a glint to them, which makes me think it's an item, but it's not an item. Like you see like all these little like graphical glints that are going off near my character. Something in the game engine is making it seem like there's so much more. Be who you are. Shot him in the hip. Head to the movie. Have a good time. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoy it. Give me bullets. Give me bullets. Give me bullets. Reach Mirror Peak Lookout. That's where all the kids go to make out. Hi, gentlemen. Okay, good dodges, good dodges. Dude, I was trying to hit... I'm trying to hit the explosive barrel. There we go. Trust no one in the dark. Not even my own emotions. They all, yeah, they leapt from up here. I think a big problem is that the enemies are faster than you.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Hey, yo. Getting touched by darkness? I believe in a thing called love. Dude. The footsteps? The footsteps in the building are very scary. Can I jump out that window? I cannot.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
You don't know what it's like to be a power person. Maybe the flashbangs are Standard Power Company equipment. Black goo. Texas tea. Weird that it would be up there. Weird. Oh, hey, everybody. Oh, I thought that tree branch was an enemy behind me and I got scared real quick, but I'm fine. Don't worry about it. How is he not popped yet? Oh my god, dude, it's everybody. How are they not popped, man? Oh my god, I did not even see you, bro. Bro, will you pop? Why does it take so long to pop them? And I wasn't reloaded. Ow. Dodged into that. Get wrecked. That was only all my ammo. Any secrets? Secrets? No secrets. Oh. That's a secret.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Oh, shit! My pages are a conspiracy to kill a federal agent? Well, he must have deserved it. How am I feeling about playing Control first now? I don't know yet. I mean, it certainly is nice to know that he's not dreaming, that this is a real thing that is happening. But we still, Control didn't, even the Alan Wake little DLC didn't give us a lot of insight on what the thing is, this presence, this entity. What was, did we just pass by that light without even seeing it? Reach Mirror Peak. Look, I was gonna say, this looks like secret territory. Oh, hey, everybody. Does that hit? Does that hit? I hope that hits. Hell yeah! Oh, it killed all of them. That was sick. Yeah, flare gun's our best friend. I'm so curious about this other entity. This entity that it keeps telling us to turn the lights on. You don't want to work anymore? Just quit like me. Or you get fired like me.
All the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Oh, wait, different kinds of shotguns? Pump action shotgun versus just a shotgun. Oh my God, the pump action just has so much ammo. I won't get severance like you though. I'll just go poor. Oh, okay, well, don't do it then. Ah. Hell yeah. Okay, it's weaker, but with a higher magazine capacity. Ah, shit. Where'd all you bitches come from? Hell yeah. I like how there's like a ghostly remains of those guys after you kill them. It's a nice touch. Okay, so those lights just exist to help us kill enemies. This is very bad. I am being chased. I'm out of stamina. Dude, how do I not get that dodge? Dude, how did I not dodge that? The dodging is so inconsistent in this game. It's driving me nuts. You're dead. Oh, there was a thing right back here. The dodging is so inconsistent in this game. Maybe dodging backwards like that isn't really a thing. Oh, golly, that's a lot of friends. Wow. I chose to shoot instead of dodge. I dodged too early and then I nailed it. And then I died. Oh, Lord. No, it takes me all the way back to this checkpoint. Damn, dude. I gotta use the flare gun more. Is this after? This is after the flare gun secret, right? Flare gun secret is over here. No, I feel like I'm just going backwards. You're free! Vic is free. Coffee. Who put coffee up there? Hold on, I need to get that coffee real quick. I don't have a death counter, no. I have no idea how many times. Oh, secret. 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 Oh, we have been here. We have seen that secret. How do I get that coffee though, dude? How'd I forget the coffee? It's damn good coffee. Uh-oh. No, no, no! Ow! My ankle. This guy's hard to control. You want coffee? You should definitely get coffee. That's a little treat. Oh my god, a little Dunkin' date. That sounds adorable. I'm jealous. I want to go. Why can't I go? You had Dunkin' this morning, but you're down. Double the Dunkin'.
I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Make him talk. All right, you sons of bitches. 'Tis I, Alan Wake. Get wrecked, nerds! So it looks like there's kind of two paths in the woods. And I chose the path less traveled. I ate that damage to blow them up. Is there an Alan Sleep? Asking the hard-hitting questions. Alan Sleep is my Alan Wake fan fiction because this game is too woke. If he were a doctor, would it be Dr. Sleep? There's a building over here. There's a building over here. Get wrecked. There's just so many secrets in this game. But they do a really good job of forcing you to keep moving. You motherfucker. The false sense of security. Oh my god, there's a fucking another one. And I'm dead. Dude, what the shit? And I have to go all the way back here. This is really fucking annoying.
I had no real plan.
Yeah, you have no real plan. We got that. We got that, dude.
If that wasn't enough,
nope, there's no back shot counter.
Make him talk.
That guy just bit me. I have tetanus now. They really want me to use the new shotgun, huh? That's what's up. Reload, Alan. Reload, Alan. Ass bite plus plus. Okay, at least we know they're outside. It flared. All right, they're both primed for shooting. What's up? I heard you, bitch. I'm Alan Wake. The Rider. I feel like I have to specify the Rider. Uh-oh. 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 It flared. All right, 2 are vulnerable. 1 is not. 1 in the middle is not vulnerable yet. They should all be vulnerable now. Get wrecked. Get me out of here. Alan Woke believes that this is all just, oh my god, that's a lot of bros. Believes this is just a manifestation of psychosis, not actually happening. Yeah, that's right. Stay back, bitches. Guess what? I got more guns! Ah, big guy. Okay, so much better when you just use all your resources. We're not ending this game with 99 elixirs. Wow, you would vote for Alan Wake, a man. Interesting.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
It's going for Alice. It's going for speed. This is a cemetery? This is a really hackneyed cemetery.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
It caused cancer? It doesn't even make sense, sir. Oh, you guys are shifting. Wrecked. Get Shrek'd too. Ogres loose in Manhattan. Isn't that the tagline for Shrek 2? Or am I getting it confused with Muppets in Manhattan? Okay. Okay, you're evil. You're evil. He's just going for a little ride.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
The sign at the museum said 1970 was the last year that people were mining here. So a century, you're being a little dramatic, Alan. What the fuck? Stop it! Bro, well, he's gonna get hit by a car. Being hit by a car would have been a lot worse there.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
That's not good to read, dude. At least make up a plan. Maybe a concept of a plan. Can I go in here? Nope. Are there any secrets over here? any secrets in here, though. Coffee. And flashlight batteries. That's a real girl dinner. Coffee and flashlight batteries. Girl dinner. Oh, we got some possessions going on! Okay. More? More? Bam! Whoa! The kind of skits I'm on, you wouldn't understand. Hello, dead wife. I've come for you. What the fuck just hit me? Are you kidding? Dude, it takes so much. It takes so much to kill this thing. It doesn't even make any fucking sense. It takes so much battery. I really do not understand. It took so much battery. I just ended up... Oh, sick. I got car keys. I just ended up wasting flashbangs. Oh, fuck, a free coffee? I take back what I said. Best game ever. Okay. Flare gun ammo. We should...
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
That was bizarre. Hunting rifle. Do we want hunting rifle? Or do we want the shotgun? Let's take the rifle. Rifle should be a much higher damage. No thanks. We're all out of that, whatever that is. No. No, that's okay. Thank you, though. Climb, Alan! hear breathing.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Ah, whenever you hear the breathing, it's like the forest. Hell yeah, flare gun. Whenever you hear the breathing, it's the forest, and then they have those weapons caches that have been very useful. I turned VSync on, and now I see a wobble. Hello?
Birds.
Oh, golly. Yeah, when are they coming at me, huh? I know they're going to fucking attack me. Will you just attack me? Oh god. Oh golly. Oh golly. Oh golly. Oh golly. Get out of here, you stinky birds! I hate birds! I mean, sure, let's go in the hole. There won't be any birds in the hole. I did not say that. I said I hate what burb stands for, which are birds. Should I be breathing this in? Happy birthday, Mo and Marie! Oh my gosh! What a baby. The internet said they turned 50 years old, and I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Winter, hello, welcome on in. And Bopo, howdy.
Dude, who is that?
Good to see ya. Well, I guess we just keep going into this big old hole. Oh? Tunnels? Yeah? Who said that? Yeah? Wife? Is that you, dead wife? I mean, I gotta go where they're literally calling my name. Wife. Wife. Wife.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
That's probably fine. I'm coming, wife!
Alice?
Alice?
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Yeah, white guy following the mysterious voices. It's my dead wife, maybe. Maybe. Exit the silver mine. If she's dead, how come she's calling your name? Exactly, so she's not dead. Just wife. I'm glad we went into that hole. We learned a lot about ourselves in that hole. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for secrets. Also, Winter Bow, how are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm getting a little scared here. They're giving me items, which means we're going to be attacked here. That looks like a way out.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Oh, shit. Interesting. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell. That completely explains why he's insanely trigger happy. Okay, well, I wanted to go that other way. Fuck! Get flared, nerd! Get fucked! Oh god, they're behind me. Ah! Ow! Okay, we're fine. It's finally sunny and warm where you are. I'm jealous. They took away our fake spring. We're back into winter part 2. And this game is really interesting. It's so ambitious. It's making me very excited for Alan Wake 2. So the cop, the federale, the FBI agent Nightingale, he found a page of the book. He noticed things coming true, in a sense.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on.
There you go.
Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
So for all he knows, I am a dangerous person and the things that I'm writing are coming true, and I am writing them specifically. He doesn't know that I am just as much a victim of this as everyone else appears to be, because I have no awareness of writing those pages. Where are you supposed to be right now? We're in America. We're actually in Oregon. Not Oregon. Why did I almost say Oregon? Ew. We're in Washington, the beautiful state that's not at all like Oregon, Washington. We're kind of near Forks in a way. This it's heavily implied that we're on the Salish Sea. How deep does this shaft go? It's a very thick shaft. I was exposed to Akatar for the first time, and now my brain is ruined. Is there something up there? It doesn't look like it. Oregon. Ow, my ankle. Oregon does not rule. Oregon is stinky and smelly. Oregon wishes it were Washington. Okay, why did I fall in that hole? Oh, do we have to go around? Ah. Oh, kick. Ah. I was gonna say. Ow, my ankle. That makes perfect sense. Hoa, 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 hoa. We're almost out of Hoa Hoa season. Y'all, I saw some trees are already starting to bud in Seattle. I'm so excited. Spring is almost sprung. I'm sprung. Now she got me. We can go up, we can go down. It says reach the lookout, which would be up. So down would have a secret. Down has birds, down has birds, down has birds. No birds, no birds, no birds, no birds. I vote you become a Seattle influencer. I already am. What are you talking about? I already am a Seattle influencer. Duh. Ow. I influenced my friend to get a Canyon bicycle like 2 years ago. Influenced. That's not a Seattle brand. Influenced me not to go to Seattle. Wow. Well, the hater's gonna hate. What does this do? I have a feeling we're here too soon. I have a feeling this is where we go after we go to Mirror Peak Lookout. What happened to this lookout? Oh, sick. 3 flares. Manuscript. My book.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Whoa. This is really cool. Why? Why are we literally scaling a mountain? It looks way too cold. I need a thicker jacket. I need my Patagonia. Ow, my ankle. Ow, my ankle. Finding ways to use light sources against the enemies has been very difficult. Like, the flashlight just does not give you enough.
Oh, great.
Hell
Another
yeah.
Cable car. Just great.
Cable car. Everyone knows I'm in over my head. Over my head. Where's it coming from? All right, we got two more. They're so high up there, though. How am I going to be able to get both of them? Oh, golly! Oh, no! Alan, grab onto something! Oh, hi, darling. What is happening? Oh, Jesus, fuck! Shit. Where'd that come from? How did I miss? Are you kidding? There we go. I'm glad I wasted ammo for that. Oh, shit. This has been a long chapter. This started with us going to the fucking trailer park. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Can you ask a random question? You just did. Yeah, of course you can. Ah! Direct. Absolutely wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked, nerd. I have no tattoos. Not a tattoo man. So the story of the game is you are Alan Wake. You are a mystery thriller writer on par, akin to is a more accurate way. He's not on par with, akin to Stephen King, and you have writer's block. So it was recommended that you go to this little community called Bright Falls in the state of Washington, almost close to Seattle, exclamation point Seattle mentioned. In order to get over your writer's block, you were supposed to go and stay at a cabin. There it is. Thank you. Seattle. This game is all about Seattle. I mean, we're literally collecting coffee. You're supposed to stay in this one cabin, but you are intercepted. I swear I know how words work. You're intercepted by this old lady, this old hag. They called her something that was very close to Log Lady. The Lamp Lady. They called her the Lamp Lady, which is very close to the Log Lady. You're the Lamp Lady who intersects you, gives you keys to this cabin that is on an island in the middle of the lake called Cauldron Lake. So you go there with your wife. The cabin loses power. Your wife is scared of the dark, which the darkness is kind of an entity that is manifested in this game. But the cabin loses power. Your wife starts screaming. You run back into the cabin to try and find her. And she has been essentially taken from the cabin. And then you get overwhelmed by darkness and you wake up like a week later in a car crash, still in the same community, but your wife is gone. And you go to the police and you're like, we were staying at this cabin. And the police are like, there hasn't been a cabin there since 1950. What? They didn't say 50. They said since 1970. That was not the right button. That totally killed the. Hold on. Let's forget that happened. Take two. You go to the cops after staying in the cabin on the lake, and they say it hasn't existed since 1970. That was much better. That was the right button. That was the right button. And so now you're trying to unwind the mystery, and you are running around, and an even more mysterious thing is happening. You are collecting manuscripts that were written by you that are predicting the future. You are writing about the things that are happening, but you do not remember writing them. And so you're trying to figure out how all that is happening. You're trying to get to your wife, who has ostensibly been kidnapped as well. That's why it's Nightmare Taken Ransom. But they're really setting it up to where this whole like kidnapping angle is not real. It's the darkness that has taken her. And this is kind of a false operation to go and try to get your wife back from a hunter who was also on the ferry that you took to get to Bright Falls. But I think that is all a red herring. And then the FBI agent, Nightingale, he has found a page of the diary, and of the manuscript, and he is convinced that Alan Wake knows what is happening and is causing these horrible events by writing the pages. My wife. I'm looking for my dead wife, who's probably not dead. Space Maker. Whoa! Oh, I'm surrounded. Don't hurt me. Flashbang! You've been popped? You've been popped. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And so the enemies are like the shadow, and you have to make them weak by shining your flashlight on them or shining light on them before you can actually kill them, which sometimes is a very frustrating endeavor. Manuscript, though, is giving Taylor Swift. She could be to blame. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. I don't think that's true. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. That's a lie! What do you mean no casualties? Thomas Zane was in the cabin when it went into the water. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls areas, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Also, Cauldron Lake is thought to be... Where is it? It's too foggy. Cauldron Lake is thought to be a portal to the underworld by the native tribes, which would be the Salish people. If this were really where they say it takes place. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Salish. No. No, why? Oh no, they made me slow. As above, so below, Cauldron Lake version? Oh my god. Uh-oh. Well, this is always good. Hey, buddy. Ow! Right in the fucking face. Successful dodge. Look how much that drove them away. Woo! Oh? That's not giving us the full secret. Oh, those are though. And also the breathing from the forest. Oh, this game is really, really good. I will say, I feel like this game is more ambitious than it is good. And that's a really awkward way of trying to say that. But I can't think of a better way of saying it. I don't think it quite lives up to the ambition, but only because I have already played Control, which is made by the same game studio in the same universe. And I cannot wait to play Alan Wake 2, which I have heard is nothing but a masterpiece. I love it when the forest breathes in my ear. I'll make your forest breathe. Am I right, ladies? Are you right? What does that mean? I want to understand. Can I go up here? Secrets? Well, they want me to go up there. Well, then I'm going to go this way. She's always right, Space. I never said she wasn't. Any plans to try Quantum Break? I don't have plans for Quantum Break now because I really want to get to Alan Wake 2. But I have heard that Quantum Break is also by Remedy. It is the game that introduces Mr. Door, who plays a very prevalent role in Alan Wake 2. Oh, I don't want to go in there. You're making me go in a murder basement? It wouldn't be a horror game without a murder basement. We're just kicking everything down. No respect. It's similarly ambitious, but its execution is questionable. CN Hearts TZ. Thomas Zane. Or CW? CW? You talk to me on TV. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Where is Tom? Tom! The game is literally demanding Tom Scoop be here. Oh God, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Tom. Okay, well. Creepy as fuck in here then, eh? What the hell did I just walk into? Tom! Get ready for it. Tom. You talk to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Tom. We're just gonna keep repeating it until it has no meaning anymore. Tom. It's the Tom room. This game was made for Tom. All right. I'm creeped out. I'm like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, a movie Vic has famously seen. Uh-oh. It's hungry. Yeah, Vic, you've seen Beetlejuice a couple times. Why? Oh, golly. Well, dropping flares. Oh my God, you're up here too? Come on up, gentlemen. Oh, that was sick. Ah! Okay, there's still one left. Look at how much flashlight it takes. Oh, because he's a big boy. Maybe I should be using the hunting rifle. When you say hi to Bo in that way, it looks like you're booing me. Hi, boo! You fell asleep so fast when we tried to watch Beetlejuice. I still haven't seen Beetlejuice 2. Been a rough day. Totally made your day to sit down and get a million Toms. I'm glad. I'm glad you could join us, Tom.
I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Did it have to be a boat? I feel like we're being very presumptuous thinking it's a boat.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it.
Oh no.
I had to give you a sedative.
We're gonna get
fight it.
captured.
You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Oh, fuck yes!
I dreaded what I would find.
I love that. Like, ugh, let's give so many good tropes coming together. You've been a patient the whole time.
Get away! Sorry, please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
Barry?
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said.
Oh. the episode. I love how they make it episodic and then they give you fucking credits and a song to listen to. I love it. I love that part of the presentation.